it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own struggles having borderline personality disorder. I talk about my post-traumatic stress disorder, my severe anxiety disorder and panic attacks, depression, schizophrenia, narcissism, bipolar. I talk about all my therapies, DBT, CBT, psychodynamic, psychoanalytical, IFS, my unethical psychologists, the ones who sexually abuse me, and a plethora of other mental health related topics. But I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I do not hold a degree in psychology. I am not a licensed therapist, so I cannot diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. All I ask in return of you is your kindness and respect in the comments. Please be kind to me in the comments, be kind to other people who comment, and show respect. We don't have to agree on everything, but we do need to agree on showing respect and kindness. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button on the right. That way there you will be notified anytime I do a new video. Hit the like button on the left if you like what you see, so I know what videos to concentrate on and which ones not to do because people don't favor them. I always appreciate your comments. You're being open if you feel comfortable with that about your own personal struggles, and to have an open and ongoing dialogue between the two of us. I will respond to any comments people make, and I always appreciate every comment. Now, today's topic: how do I motivate myself? How many people have trouble getting out of bed in the morning? How many people have trouble motivating themselves? Whether it's just to get out of bed in the morning, brush their teeth and shower, go to work, lose weight, do the dishes, clean the house. So, how do we get motivated? How do I motivate myself? Well, I believe in the rewards system, okay? Something good, like the light at the end of the tunnel. Something good is going to happen after I do this. Like a lot of guys, and women too, they work hard all day, and after work they hit the bar. I'm not condoning that or anything. I never did that when I worked. But that was their way to okay, I worked hard all day. After work, I'm going to, sit back, think about the Cheers bar from the comedy sitcom Cheers. I want to go where everybody knows my name. You just kick back, you have a beer or two or whatever you drink, wine, and just chill and talk to people. Unwind at the end of the day. If that's your thing, you might like going to the gym and burning all that excess off. Other people might hate that, but some people love doing that after work. I don't know. How do you motivate yourself to lose weight? Now, here's a reward system I used on myself to motivate me to lose weight. After I had my first son, Alex, okay, I tipped the scale at 200 pounds when I was 9 months pregnant with Alex. 200. I'm 5'2", okay? I weigh about 113 to 115, I wanted to get down. I didn't want to stay at, I lost some weight after I delivered Alex because he was 9.5 pounds. But after the delivery, weeks after the delivery, like many weeks, I was still 175 pounds after, I was no longer pregnant, and I'm 5'2". I was pretty huge, okay? Really huge. I wanted to really lose a lot of weight, So, how did I get motivated? I lost over 60 pounds. I watched my weight. I watched what I ate all week, and on the weekend, I just went nuts. I ate pizza, Chinese food. I had donuts for breakfast, um, Chinese food for lunch, ice cream for dessert, pizza for dinner with beer. It was like that. It was my reward for being good all week. Eating, still eating, but eating, healthy, and watching my calories, no sweets, very light, you know, um, dinners, nothing, fattening, no Chinese food or pizza. And then on the weekend, I'd splurge. And believe it or not, within, I don't know how many months, 6 months or something, I lost over 60 pounds. And because I had a reward system. If I was good all week, and I only put this on myself, then on the weekend was going to be mine. I was going to not watch any calories. I was going to splurge. I was going to pig out and eat crap. Donuts for breakfast, 2 donuts, not 1. Chinese food for lunch. And then ice cream after the Chinese food. Pizza, beer, And then when Monday came, I was going to go back on my diet. And I mean, this is what got me to lose 60 pounds. It's no good to yo-yo like that, though. But now I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. But that's what I did to lose all that weight. I gave myself a reward system. I think you have to reward yourself, whatever it is. I don't know what it is for you. But in order to motivate yourself into doing something that is difficult, laborious or tedious, or, if you're really struggling with depression, whatever it is, you've got to reward yourself with a treat, something that you'll look forward to, okay? This is what would work for me, It was a reward system. If you have to, drag yourself out of bed, go to work, think about, what you can do when you come home, what would be really, relaxing and calming and helpful to you to look forward to. Maybe it's a TV show. I don't know. For some people, it's, going to the bar. For other people, it's hitting the gym, burning all that excess off. For some people, it's, coming home, open up a bottle of wine, relax with a candlelight dinner. It doesn't have to be anything great, You can make like a stir-fried dinner with shrimp and spaghetti and lemon and, oil, and it in, 20 minutes, something like that. And you can have a really nutritious dinner or something. But the reward system is what helps me. Also, to motivate yourself, I believe that you need to find things you're passionate about. Now, if you're going to a job day in and day out that you hate, how are you going to motivate yourself to do something that you hate? My advice for you wouldn't be the reward system. My advice for you would be, you need to find something else and quit that job. Because if you hate what you do, I don't think there's anything in the world that's going to motivate you to do it. Okay? You've got to feel, you've got to have passion and desire to want to do so. If you really hate something, like if you're going to a job you hate, then I don't think any reward or anything that you can do is going to make that better. Because the next day you got to go back to that place. All right? So, my advice to you is find something that you like. Then, you won't have to motivate yourself as much, because you'll be wanting to do it. Doesn't that make sense? I mean, I've been there myself. I've hated jobs, really hated some jobs, and no matter what, I couldn't motivate myself. Every day it was like, oh God, the only way, to to get out of that rut was to leave that job, or to leave the relationship too, you know. If you have to push yourself, you know, if you have to really push yourself, whether it's in a relationship or a job, that person or that job isn't for you, okay? And you're never going to get motivated if you're in something, whether it's a job or a relationship, that isn't meant for you. Of course, I would advise you to go to your doctor and get a physical exam and make sure that you know you're physically healthy. Because if you're sick and you don't even know it, that's going to play a major impact on your, you know, on your well-being, on your mental health. So to rule that out, I would get a physical and make sure that I'm physically fit first. Then I'd ask myself, you know, is my life the way I want it to be? Is your life the way you want it to be? You know, tomorrow is not promised, okay? All you have is today. So ask yourself, you know, what do you want to do? Have you, you know, been everywhere you wanted to go? Is there someplace you'd love a trip that you haven't been yet? See what I'm telling you? In order to motivate yourself, you've got to do things, you know, that you feel passionate about, things that you desire. So get away from those jobs or those people or things that are stressing you down, and go toward things that you get excited about. That makes sense, right? Plan a trip. How many of you like to travel? And you know, you don't need a ton of money to do everything. I mean, there's types a year where the airfares are lower, or you know, you can find cheaper hotels, or you know, you can save money, or you know, you don't have to go for a whole week. I went to Paris only for 4 days, you know. There's just different things, you know, you can save up for it, and you know, you'll get excited and look forward to that, you know. Maybe it's a hobby or something. A lot of people that, you know, I subscribe to, middle-aged women that, are we losing the light here? It seems dark all of a sudden. That's just, one woman is moving to Spain, you know, because she's tired, you know, she wants to travel and she's tired of sitting in front of a computer for 8 hours a day making money for someone else. So what is she going to do? She's going to quit her job and move to Spain. She sold her house and she's 55 years old. So it's never too late to do what you really want to do, what you're really passionate about. And you're not going to be motivated if you're in something that you don't like. The only way you're going to get motivated is to, you know, find something worth getting up in the morning for. Make plans, you know, fulfill your dreams. Like I said, tomorrow is not promised to anyone.